How to access your live sensor data using the Expotec portal. So firstly, you log into the system. Your username and password will only allow you to view sensor data relating to your particular sites. So the first screen is a menu. On the full system, there are other options available, but if you are just viewing sensors, then you will be presented with this screen and you will select the live sensor information module. So the first screen that you are presented with is a list of all the sites. Now in this example, obviously this is just a demo. We have installed a number of sensors for demonstration purposes at our Doncaster site. So that site is listed there. If, for example, you had a number of sites, then each of the sites will be listed on this screen. So if on this example we're selecting the Doncaster site, you click on the View Sensors. You are now presented with all the sensors present at the particular site selected. So on this example, we have 3 sensors, and each of the grey boxes summarizes the sensor data that is present for those sensors. So if we use an example here of the CO2 sensor, if you click on View Sensor Information, you will now be presented with a graphical view of the sensor data. At the top in the grey box, there is a summary of the sensor information, so general readings or instantaneous readings, the sensor type, when it last communicated with the sensor and uploaded to the portal, and the sensor ID. So in this example, we have CO2. You can see obviously the readings. In this example, it's CO2 levels within our office at Doncaster. So you can see obviously as staff occupy the office, which on the example here, this is Monday morning, the CO2 levels increase due to occupancy in the office, and then they reduce of an evening. If you wanted to change the date range, we can change the date range to look at either a shorter period in more detail or a longer period. If you hover the mouse over any of the readings, you will be provided the instantaneous reading, or in this example, there's a time-weighted average for the CO2. Now, if you wanted to see the data, if you move to the bottom of the screen, there is a tabulated list of all the data readings. Now, I know for a lot of users, setting up alerts is important because obviously you don't want to spend your time reviewing data on the system, and you'd rather be alerted if the readings go over a particular threshold. So on this example, the alerts are quite easy to set up. We have one set up here. So in this example, we've set it at 800 parts per million, and at 800 parts per million, the system will send an automated email to any designated number of email addresses. A number of alerts can be set up. So if you needed an alert set up, for example, on this CO2 level, you wanted to be alerted at 600, then you could set up a number of other alerts for the same sensor. At any point, alerts can be removed. So, for example, I'll remove this alert. And you can see that the alert is then removed. And any new alerts can be then set up at any point. So, thank you for listening. Hopefully, this will give you a good summary of how information is accessed using the Expotec portal for your sensors. Thank you.